Angels continues to lead. Oh, and they get on the apron a little bit too. This Pro Invitational race plan. Here they come. Off the trial, 5 laps to go in qualifying. The 19 is going to try the high side, going to get on. The 78 also goes up high, but now he has no help, and the 17 gets the momentum from the 19. The 78 is going to go back to the back. Oh, here comes the 19. Back up to the outside, though. Into the wall, almost. I thought it was going in the wall because of how these cars handle with these drivers, but I was mistaken. And the back straightaway once again, the 19 getting pushed back a little bit. He might be out of the draft. 78 holds on to third. 17 and the 11 who's been dominating this race so far. No points awarded, so this is just to try to get a good qualifying spot in the race. 4 laps to go. So 78 backing up a little bit, trying to get the run to finish up his lap. Whoever wants to win this qualifying, he don't want to win this race. He's not staying in line. Bumper of the 17, on the bumper of the 11. Maybe a little quick field flyby. See the 19, you see the 17. He's right on the bumper of the 11. We're actually going to stay right here. We got probably the angle is. Seems like we have another driver that's going to be doing this after qualifying here. Getting back through turns 1 and 2. The 17 trying to just calm down probably. There's only 2 laps to go. Might actually be the white flag. Qualifying. Middle close now, they've just been single filed, not too aggressive, other than right at the beginning. You know, they ain't gonna be too aggressive, they will just want to. Jarrett on the bumper, he might go up high here. There's the move. The 17 to the outside. Oh, he didn't stay with it. Came back down now and back in line with the number 11. The 78 pushing him. It's 1 lap to go here at Talladega. Getting the new driver that's coming in. So here the 17 looking up high once again. Not going to do it this time. Maybe through 3 and 4 the move will be made. But here back into turn 3 for the final time in qualifying. I feel like Blue Angel can't get the pole because he's been leading this whole time. I don't think he's going to be able to do it. Now through the trial, final time, the 17 looks high, back low. It seems like he's going to stay in line. No, he's on the apron. He's to the inside, but he's going to stay on the apron, and Blue Angel's going to win qualifying. You know, if that was the cup race, he would have gotten points for that, but he did not get any points for that. Unless are they still going? Those guys seem like they're racing pretty hard. Might be a lap off. Dang it, was that a lap off? That's... Well, here they come, back to the line once again. Jared forced out of line, and the 78 is going to take second. Coming to the flag. I think it's going to be Blue Angel winning qualifying. After I was off by a lap. Yep, they go 3 wide across the line to finish out qualifying. I was 1 lap off. I'll be right back for the race of the Pro Invitational.
intention of making waves, but the sun was shining on him. He had to stop and shield his face. Took a stroll outside to greet the birds and the bees and trees, and to check on his friend the flower under the stress of the autumn breeze. And he asked, are you paralyzed by pain or afraid of the future? Yeah, there's some truth to that rumor, 'cause I'm a late bloomer. Forget about yesterday, 'cause you're long overdue, yeah. Wish I gotten there sooner. I'm a late bloomer. Ooh.
Hello and welcome back. We're here in Talladega. As you can see, our pole sitter Jarrett has blown his engine right off the start and is gonna have to DNF for today. And that gives Dark Cool Whip the lead at Talladega, 24 laps. And I'm very sad about that. Jarrett is my driver. Very, very sad. But anyway, we still have a race to go to get through. Jarrett has DNF'd, the first DNF of the race. Just want to say sorry to Jarrett. I know it really, really sucks when DNFs like this happen. And we also had someone a little late to the race. But anyway, we're gonna continue this going here. Dark Cool Whip is still leading on the backstretch as Blue Angel got shoved out of line. 23 to go. You hear the car roaring past. Turn the car out here up to the left. Listen to that beautiful sound. There they go though, they're very scrambly doing this early on here. Oh, and around goes a 78, huge crash. Big into the wall, they all crashed. The 18 involved, the 12 up into the wall too. What a big incident. The 78 spun around. It seems like we have a yellow on the track now as well. Caution has come out for the first time today. Wow. Definitely not expected. Caution comes out with 22 laps to go. Dang, that was a pretty big hit. It seems like he spun on the apron and came back up into everybody. I'm gonna turn off. The drivers that are racing. You can see him Jarrett in the pits, obviously. Green flag back up in the air. The 18 goes through the middle. The 11 side by side with the 20. And getting back up to speed. The 66 now in the lead. That's Twitch Noob. He is a Truck Series rookie. Still yet to make his first start. The 19 pushing the 11. He's a Grand National Series driver. He's raced here. Pretty much a veteran at this point. He made a few starts. Not many starts, but he's been here a long time. It's 11 now clear for second. Bringing the 18 with him. The outside line is dissolving as we speak. The 20 is going to find a gap and go into it. The 19 seems to have lost momentum as well. Sneaking into the pack, further back. The 18 below the apron. He gets back up. They're stacking up really big. They're 3 wide. The 66 getting out to the lead. Oh, and they're in the wall again. The 19 slides it. He's around. The 9 hits the wall. The 19 saves it. The 9 did not. The 9 spins it. They're still green. They're getting really spaced out there. The 9. Back up to speed. That's heartbreaking for the 9. Sad. The 66 now gaining speed on the 11. The 11 took the lead. Looks like I missed a pass for the lead. Another crash. No caution yet. 11 leads. Heading back to the 66 right on his bumper. We go right on board with him to see every move that he will make. Off turn 4. Goes outside through the triangle. Does he have momentum? Does he have the push? No, he does not. He probably got shoved up by the 20. Across the stripe. Blue Angel lead with the 20 behind him. 66 in the fade back under. Those odds are not accurate. Those are for the Cup race that is happening right after this. But I would like to give a quick shout out to our sponsors, the Pennzoil Racing Series, which races tomorrow night for Pennzoil Night in America at Daytona International Raceway. So make sure to check that out. It'll be live on Twitch. SMRA, the Stop Motion Racing Association, and it's a Stop Motion Community Cup Series. And the 66 just passed the 20 for second, and is looking for more as he's trying to pass the 11, right barely above the yellow line. Remember, passing below that line is illegal, and will be called as a penalty. Pass through if you are caught going below the line. 66 almost trying to get around. I'm not going to be able to do it though. They're staying right behind each other. 3 cars and the 18 behind them looking onward. We're going to do a quick look through the back here. We got Shy Guy Gamer. He is suspended from all Truck Series activity, but he is racing here, not a truck race. Himself, Jared. Such heartbreak for Jared. He did so well. He sat on pole, looking very, very strong. Very, very good truck driver. Should arguably have a couple wins already. Did not be able to finish this one. And we have Dark Cool Whip got involved in the first caution and just probably got stocked up in that restart. Here he is, cruising around and back. No other cars in sight. Blue Angel, who's leading this thing, the 66 behind him. We have AK Mercury trailing behind the 9. They had contact earlier. Maybe maybe they got back together, got back into each other, and probably maybe had another incident. Speeding around the corners, the 19 seems slow on the track. He's on the apron. Might be coming in for a pit stop. And that will be what he's doing. The 19 seems to be coming in for a pit stop, slowing very slow on the track. Maybe ran out of fuel, blew a tire, or one of those things. He's gonna make his pit stop. Here's the 20, the 11, 66, the lead pack. Oh, the 20 boots the 66 up, and here he comes in a second. Now these leaders are going to have to pit soon. The tires wear pretty fast, along with the fuel also wears. Definitely going to have to get a pit stop in pretty soon. And the 20 and 11 are just flying away from the 66. He might be pushed out of the draft here soon. Pushing hard is the 20, the 11, through 1 and 2. Back straight away, the 20 still in the bumper of the 11, looking for any possible move. You know, the 20 and the 11, they raced each other at Talladega a few weeks ago in the truck race. And 20 got spun out where they were 4 wide, but here he goes to the outside. Will the 66 go with him? Will not. He's going to drop back to 3rd at least. I would expect a pit stop coming up here pretty shortly. Now on board with 66 once again. Now, Steve was not one of the drivers I expected to be looking at throughout this race. He's proved himself as a front runner here. Might have something to say. He's his first Valvoline DRS win. He has a run building, and you see it there. He has a 20 pushing behind him. Off turn 4. Oh, they're coming in for a pit stop. No, I missed the pit stop. Here they come in, though. The 66 beats the 11 on pit road, but did he speed? Did he make it on good enough? I can't see it well on that camera angle, but here's comes the 11. And the 20 and the 66 make their pit stop. The 66 will turn off first. Here they go, pit stops. This is a pretty big pit stop here. Might be the only one of the race, but it's going to be big. Having a speeding penalty will definitely have your race ruined. 66. His pit stop just about to go. Will he beat Blue Angel off pit road? Or did he end up pit stop? Here comes the 18. Now he's on pit road along with the 78. Off pit road. Here they come. Seems like Blue Angel's going to win the race off pit road. The Twister right behind. We're back getting up to speed. Blue Angel has quite the gap. But if the 20 and the 66 can get caught back up, they might be able to fly past Blue Angel. That might be a good strategy for Twitch Noob to try out here. If he can get linked up with the 20 and push. And that's what he might be doing. The 20's catching up either way. This is an amazing chance for the 66 car to make the pass on Blue Angel. Get this lead. There he goes to the bumper, to the outside. He's going to have such a huge run. He's not going to be having any help as the 20 is not going to go with him, but he might be clear. Off turn 4. Here they come side by side. The 11 now has the side draft. The 66 just wasn't able to do it. Lost opportunity for the 66. The 20 should have gone with him, I would believe. The 19 in for another stop. Good race by him. Not good luck by him. I'm sad to see where that's going. 20 now spacing himself out from these two leaders. Maybe thinks it's not a good time to be up with them. I'll be right back. We'll be going to crank it up from Talladega. Return from Crank It Up here from Talladega. There's 8 laps to go. As you saw, the 19 in the grass there, he's doing burnouts. We're going to see how this one plays out. I was told by the drivers they have one more pit stop to do. That'll come right at the end of this one. It'll be interesting to see how this plays out. They go, oh, below the apron goes the 20, but here comes the 66. He slides it into pit road. The 66 of Twitch News making a pit stop. That was a crazy incident off of turn 4. 66 though, coming in for a pit stop. Very unexpected. I definitely did not expect that, but now there's 2 cars tandeming in the lead. Blue Angel leading, who's been dominating so far. There's 7 laps to go. With the 20 on his bumper. They are teammates in the truck series, so very interesting and something that other drivers should look at, that these 2 are the ones leading. Might want to look at how they linked up and how they have been working together. But they might want to make their pit stop soon now that the 66 made his. Very interesting strategy call by the 66. The 11's going to come around. 6 laps to go. at Talladega. They will have to make a pit stop, while the 66 now is clear and can make it to the end. Here he is riding by himself. He is losing a lot of time though to the leaders. They are linked up and the others are not. Doing a quick flyby of the field here. Twitch Nude. Guy coming in for his pit stop. Blue Angel still linked up with the 20. Down the back straightaway once again. In a turn 3. Coming around. There should be 4 laps to go. This time by. Blue Angel, the 20. When will they have their pit stop? What strategies will play out? What will we see here as we come to the end of Talladega? Now coming around to 4 laps to go. The Angel still continues to lead, but they're definitely going to have to make their pit stop pretty soon. I would say this time. There's a car in front of them. That might even be the 66. Who he is competing with these two on their pit stop. Now the big thing that these two do not want is to speed on pit road. Their teammates going to want to make sure to have a good entry onto pit road and have a good overall pit stop. We're going to ride with Blue Angel throughout his whole pit stop as the 11 crew does. Heading into turn 3, I'd expect the pit stop to come this time by. I don't think he sped, but maybe he took 4 tires. Blue Angel has a reputation of not taking 4 tires or taking 2 or doing any sort of pit stop shortcut to make it to the end. They're coming around to 2 laps to go this time by. Blue Angel, huge lead. This is just wild. Blue Angel has a shot to win the first ever Valvoline Invitational Series win. Into the trial, 2 laps to go from Talladega. He just wants to make it to the white flag. Because once he makes it to that white flag, the race is official. But if they have a caution this lap, we're going into overtime. We'll see how this goes. Blue Angel off turn 2. Still leading. Seems like everywhere else is clean. We're going to look everywhere else. See possibly all the 20 linked up with the 9. This might affect something, but he's really, really far back at the 11. There's the 66 back there. Right side of the screen for a moment. There he is now. He fades back. The 66 pitted too early and it did not work out as he lost so much time on the pit stop. But here they come. Blue Angel is going to take the white flag at Talladega. I can't even find him. Here he comes into the trial. 1 lap to go. It's the white flag. Blue Angel has dominated this race. Done a very good job of keeping his car clean and not getting involved in the big one that happened earlier. He already has 3 Truck Series wins this season. He's going to get a Pro Invitational win along with that. Down the back straightaway for the final time, as you see behind him by a huge margin as the other drivers, but they're just not going to be able to catch him. The 20 so close to getting his first victory. But Blue Angel enters turn 3 and into turn 4. Blue Angel. Man, he's just been so dominant recently in the Valvoline Racing Series. Off into the trial. Blue Angel dominates to win the Pro Invitational race at Talladega Superspeedway. Blue Angel is your winner. Good job by that whole crew to not mess up on any pit stops. Amazing job by him, and we're going to bring him into the booth, hopefully, to get some interviews. We'll be right back from Talladega.
Don't you whisper my name like you love me again. Baby, know that sometimes even losers can win. But this ain't the time and this ain't the place. When I say I love you, see the look on your face. We can't run away, babe.
Back from Talladega, but we're not at Talladega anymore. We have some interviews to go through. A lot of drivers. Hello? I'm going to be getting our audio checked up here. Here we are. Post-race from Talladega.
Yeah, anyway.
There's a car
I would suggest
beeping outside my house.
I would suggest interviewing me first since I won, because that's how it always goes.
No,
in
just go down
interviews,
in
but-
order.
I'll go in order for what it shows on my screen.
Alright.
I need to show the 11 car. There we go. Blue Angel. Oh, well, Blue Angel's first, so. Blue Angel, I just want to first of all say good job. You dominated that. Based on
Thank
what
you.
I saw. And Blue Angel, just walk us through how you got this one done.
Well, you know, the 20 definitely helped out a lot there. Of course, we recently got him on Cobra, so he's a teammate of mine now, so, you know, he was able to help out a lot, and just, you know, the pit strategy at the end, you know. Well, when I saw that it was going to be a late race pit strategy, I knew that I was pretty much going to win, because I'm pretty good at that pit strategy stuff, so, you know, just really happy to win this, just nice to get another win, and, yeah, momentum going into the truck race.
Good job, Blue Angel. Do you have any other things you want to talk about for this race?
You know, I mean, just other than just, you know, thanks to, you know, Cobra, of course, technically I own the team now since, Rail Finn left, so, yeah, you know, again, just nice to win, and, yeah.
Yeah, good job, Blue Angel. You definitely earned this one today. Have a
I'll
good night,
see-
and we'll see you
see-
next time for trucks.
Well, I'll see you in the booth, actually, in a little bit
Oh,
here.
yeah, you will.
Anyways, alright.
Okay, next up I have Cats on my list, that Discord showed me.
Hello.
Cats, you were racing the 78
Hello?
Cats. How did you
Yeah,
walk me through your race tonight? How did it go for you?
Sorry, Milk.
He's
You're,
our cool whip, I think.
you're lagging out for me, Milk. I can't hear you.
Hello?
Okay, I can hear you now.
Just walk me through your race and how it went for you.
So, obviously, you know, I started in the lead, which, you know, was big for me, because I was leading the race, you know? First leader of my first race in, you know, this series. But, I hit a lag spike. And that's actually what made me crash out then.
What's your name?
Yeah, and
and
how I was telling you I had lag issues. Yeah, so from the lead it just lagged me, and I was really disappointed. But you know, there's a caution. I'm still in it, and then I got wrecked by the 19.
Not surprised.
So that kind of ruined my race. I mean, I still got a top 5, but it could have been better.
Well, sorry that it went that way for you, but good job overall, getting a little bit of a rebound for a top 5.
This was my first race on a wheel, actually.
Oh, well, good job doing that.
Thank you.
And next up on my list here is MGE or Dark Pumps.
Yes, sir.
So just walk me through your race now and how it went for you. I know that you got so close, and I just want to hear from you how it went.
I want to say sorry to Jarrett for disconnecting.
Yeah.
Made a really good pass on Twitch Noob.
I hate you.
You're welcome.
Uh,
Anyways, I was trying to get to Blue Angel and give him the win. Well, at least try to, and it didn't really work out.
Oh yeah.
But I was only there for fun, so good job to everyone. The 19 was kind of well,
Yeah,
not that good.
I saw that a little bit there.
I saw their Cool Whip spin out. I was trying, and then the pit strategies came at the end, and I took 4 tires. Blue Angel didn't, and it kind of just gave him the win.
Yeah, that's what I
That's
commented
pretty much
on.
what I wanted, but
I'm here to crush
he
the
gave him the win.
interview.
I wanted him to win, but not like that.
Yeah, I understand.
I'm gonna try to get the next win. Next up is a truck race, right?
Truck race will be next week, I think. Sometime.
Monday, I'm guessing.
Yeah, probably Monday. And next up on my list, well, first of all, good job, MGE, and Dark Pumps, good job. Sorry that it didn't finish the way that you wanted. Well, next up I have Speed, and then we will end out with Twitch Noob. So, Speed, how did it go for you throughout this one, and what are some of the incidents that happened?
Went terrible. Literally didn't even get a chance to show it what I had. I was drafting up, was in the contention. The 19 took me out. Never got a yellow. So,
Yeah.
like I said, this is why I would want to, this is why I think I should be allowed to make that one off tonight. Again, there's no way I can do that, apparently, because, I have a job and that's apparently restricted. So, it sucks. I really wanted, since this was my only race tonight, I wanted to actually, have a chance to the win, be, battling with Blue Angel, because we're both good super speedway racers, and have a shot, and literally got screwed on, like, lap 10, and I ran by myself the rest of the race. It was just a complete waste of time. I'm just so disheartened. Just might retire, to be honest.
I'm very sorry that it went for you like that, Speed. I understand. I've had a lot of races that went like that for me. And yeah, I'm sorry that it went that way for you today. Hopefully, though, you can rebound at the next truck race out at Charlotte, though.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll be there.
Well, anyway, I feel like I'm one of the only ones that knew how fast you were. So I think you did a good job overall in your speed. And I'm sorry it didn't go the way you wanted, but hopefully I can see you return. Hopefully we can get you into the Cup Series somehow.
Yeah. Thanks for the interview.
Thank you. And last up for our interviews, we have Twitch Noob. So, Twitch, how did this feel as a rookie with everyone else here in the field?
It was pretty good. I got treated well. I feel like some rookies don't get that kind of respect. It felt good to lead a few laps in my first start and get a third place finish. Sucks because I feel like I could have had a chance to win if I didn't get that penalty in pit road on that last stop.
Oh, you got a penalty?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you just... So what I thought happened was I thought you pitted really early, and so I thought you were going to try to just short pit them, but then I thought that you lost so much time by going so early and they were still hooked up. I thought you just lost all the time. I didn't know you had a penalty.
No, me and the 12 got a pit road penalty for speeding because I got hit by the 20 going in because we said we were pitting so late.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. That was crazy when I saw that part.
After these interviews, I need to talk to you, so.
Yeah. So anyway, good job, Twitch dude. I think you got third, right?
Yeah, I got a top 3 in my first start, which feels really good.
Yeah, that's really good. Good job. And we'll see you next time for the next race that you can attend. Thank you for racing as well. I really appreciate all the drivers that came out tonight.
No problem.
So that'll just about do it here from the Pro Invitational Series. But fans, don't go anywhere. We still have another race to do. We're probably just going to go to a quick intermission here while we get everyone else suited up and ready to go. So we'll be right back, and thank you for watching this race.
We left that team somewhere behind. Slow down, we're gonna crash. Baby, you were screaming, it's a blast, blast, blast. Look out, baby, you got your blinders on. Everybody's looking for a way to get real gone, real gone, real gone.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Valvoline Cup Series. We're live, just about ready to go racing here from Talladega Superspeedway, the biggest and baddest track on the schedule for the Valvoline 500. I'm joined in the booth with a Also, driver, the audio, I need to fix that real quick. There we go. Should be working. I'm joining the booth here with Blue Angel, who just won the Pro Invitational race.
Hello.
And we're going to be getting these Cup drivers
Us.
on, ready to get racing.
I also won the truck race a couple weeks ago.
Yes, he did. He's a Talladega superstar. Well, Blue Angel, take it away. I'm going to go get the lobby set up, and I'll invite you when it's time.
All right. So, Talladega Superspeedway. This is a track that anybody can win at. Everybody has a chance. It's Superspeedway racing. It's an opportunity for drivers, and anyone can win. So if there's a driver that's really that's way behind in the standings, this is a huge opportunity for them to be able to get themselves into the playoffs. So last season's winner was Tyreek Speed. He won this race last season. And then season 2 winner was BPC, and the season 1 Talladega winner was Boogie. So those are your previous Talladega Cup Series winners. Of course, Talladega has been in the other series as well. Of course, the Xfinity Series and the Truck Series. So, yes, it is time to begin the Talladega Superspeedway. One of the most exciting, most dangerous, action-packed track on the schedule. It's anything can happen. You can see flips. You can see all sorts of stuff. And then of course, there's the possibility of a photo finish. So, yes, it's definitely going to be exciting. We're just going to have to see what happens as we're going to start off here with a qualifying session. So, yeah, just waiting on that. So, again, I feel like, in my personal opinion, from my personal experiences, qualifying isn't really a huge thing at Talladega because you can make your way up pretty fast. Wrecks could happen, anything could happen, and you can just make your way up to the front easily. Someone who could start in last and just run last the entire race could come can just charge to the front with probably less than 5 to go if they make the right moves at the right times. So, I'm definitely really looking forward to this race, Talladega. Such a fun weekend here, such a fun event here in the Valvoline series. It's always been exciting. All 3 series. So we're gonna go ahead and start qualifying here in a little bit. And we'll take a quick break and we'll be back shortly. All right, we are back here at Talladega Superspeedway, still getting ready for qualifying here. But you just go ahead and we're just gonna go ahead and talk a little bit about the Valvoline Cup Series point standings as they stand right now. So going into this race, this is race 5 of the season. So let's go ahead and take a look at the points here. So if we go to the points, G Cool currently leads the points with 204 points. Bryce is in second with 197 points. Tyreek in third with 196. Melk in fourth with 187. And NASCAR F1 fan in fifth with 162. So, yeah, that is your current points. G Cool, of course, looking to extend his points lead going into this race. He's going to want to go ahead and extend that, so yeah, it's gonna be important to get this regular season championship, with the way that the points are working now this season. So yeah, we're about to head into qualifying. So yeah, getting ready to head into qualifying here at Talladega. Again, me personally, I don't think that qualifying matters a ton here, just because you can make your way up through the pack pretty easily here as long as you know what you're doing and you do the right things. So we're just going to go ahead and see what happens here in the qualifying race. And yeah. Of course, Melk starting in first for the qualifying heat as he created the lobby. Yeah, it's just the way Heat 5 works. When you create the lobby, you automatically start first, as long as you haven't done any previous races in that lobby. So, yeah, stacked field for tonight. A lot of good drivers that have a shot to win. Anyone has a shot to win. So here we go. Coming to the green flag in the qualifying heat. Melk pulls off, as here we go. The green flag is out here at Talladega in the qualifying heat. Oh, there's already a wreck. Melk goes around at the start. Got wrecked by the 11 car of Cade. That's going to immediately ruin his chances at winning the pole. So unfortunately, Melk doesn't look like he's going to be able to get it. But right now, it is, I believe, 15 of Racing Dream 6 is around as well. I think him and the 55 of Melk should work together. That's really the only thing they can do right now. But right now, it's Bryce Benton in the 9. Leading the way. He won Gateway already this season, so he already has that win in the bag by trying to get a second win here today. Of course, Bryce still looking for that first Valvoline Cup Series championship. He's been so good, but just hasn't been able to get that championship. As G Cool goes to the bottom. G Cool in the 5. He's been so good this season, just hasn't been able to get that win yet. I'll have to see if he can get it here today at Talladega. Of course, you got the 8 of F1 fan there in the second position. I'm just going to keep following G Cool. Of course, winner of the heat does get 5 extra points, and the pole winner gets, as Bryce goes around on the backstretch, coming out of turn 2. So the 55 and the 15 are going to have some extra people to work with back there. So yeah, 8 laps in this qualifying heat. They're on lap 2 right now. Coming to lap 3, you can see the 20 up there. The 20 car is Zay. He was a truck driver, but he recently switched to the Cup Series and is now running full-time in the Cup Series, driving that number 12. As Chico still, he's got the 8 of F1 fan and Goya Bean Boy there in the 3rd position. Tyreek Speed there in 4th in that 48. Then you got the 20 of Zay. So G Cool has been known to be a very aggressive blocker. He is not willing to give up any space on the racetrack. He will do whatever it takes to keep the lead and just make sure no one can get around him. So I'll have to see if he can hang on here. If the 8 can do anything, he's got that 47 behind him. He's got a bunch of Chevys right there. Chevy's 1, 2, 3, 4. As the 47 and the 48 get a little bit loose right there. 48 down on the apron. That's Tyreek. He'll pull up behind the 20 of Zay. As here they come, coming up on lap 4 out of 8. G Cool, still keeping this lead. I don't think anyone's going to get around him, so I feel like these guys are just going to have to kind of focus on pole at the moment. I feel like that's really what they can do, but I don't know. Maybe the 8 can pull something here. Maybe he'll be able to do something and get around this 5. Here they go into 3 and 4. Another thing is you do not want to hit the apron here. That is something that you do not want to do. Hitting the apron, not a good thing. You do not want to hit that apron because then they'll shoot you up the track and then someone could have a chance to get to your inside. As we're heading on lap 5 out of 8. 4 to go. There's that 5 of G Cool leading the way. Keeping that 8 right there behind him. You know, with the recent break, I think it was like a 2 or 3 week break that we just had because some issues with the game. So, you know, these drivers have had some time to practice if they did it at all. Talladega is not really a place that you would really need practice, but you do want to practice. Just keep seeing a couple changes during this break. Of course, the 8 of F1 fan, I don't think he made this change during the break, but he was originally going to be an Xfinity driver, but of course he is now in the Cup Series. And yeah, of course, Zay moving to the Cup Series after he was in the trucks. So coming up on 2 to go, I believe. Trying my best with the laps here. I am using the live stream that Milk is doing on the Valvoline Cup Series YouTube channel. Make sure to subscribe to that Valvoline Racing Series. Of course, they have 61 subscribers right now, so pretty good. Got to get them some more here, so if you are not subscribed already, go ahead and subscribe to that channel. As, the 5 blocking the 8 down, as I do believe this is 2 to go. Not 100% sure, but I think this is 2 to go. So we're coming around to the white flag. Actually, 8 to the outside. This might be the white flag. I'll have to see. But the 8 of F1 fan to the outside can't make it happen. Zay is going to get to the second position. As yes, we are coming around to the white flag. Here they come. They're going to have a big run on this 5 car. There we go. White flag, 1 lap to go. G Cool leading the way. The 20's hanging back. He's going to have a huge run on the 5 here. Let's see what he can do. Oh, he moves down. Here goes the 20 up top. G Cool's going to block. The 20 still has a little bit of a gap, though. He goes to the outside. He tries to dive inside. The 5 blocks. They're 3 wide for the second position. Here goes the 20. He sticks his nose under there. G Cool tries to block. He kind of chopped him right there. I don't know how much I agree with that, but G Cool gonna hang on to these 5 points here. As I don't know, the 20 is going outside. The 5 blocks. He does not want that 20 to go past. And out of the tri-oval, G Cool is gonna win the heat race. G Cool plus 5 points for him, so he's gonna extend his points lead. That'll get him up to, let's see, he was at 204 points. So he's going to be at 209 points. Just shows you how consistent he's been this season. Already up to 200 points. I believe it's 200, if I'm not wrong. Might be 109, but I'm pretty sure it's 200. That seems reasonable. So yeah, G cool. We'll have to see who wins pole. I'm gonna go ahead and make a quick prediction for pole. Just based off of that, I don't know. I have a feeling. Just having a little fun up here. I think Tyreek got pole. That's my prediction. Now, do not blame me if I'm wrong. This is just a guess. For some reason, I just have a feeling like Tyreek could get pole. Of course, he was the winner of this race last season. I don't know. I just have a strong feeling in that 48 car that he was able to pull off this pole here. No, it's actually going to be Zay. The 20 car of Zay wins the pole here at Talladega. Just made that decision a little bit ago. I think it was about an hour or so ago. Made that split decision to move to the Cup Series, and he wins the pole here in Talladega. Very impressive for that number 20. Wins the pole. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and take a quick break, and then it is race time here in the Geico. Actually, I think this is the Valvoline 500. Yeah, the Valvoline 500 here at Talladega will be in a few short minutes. But first, go ahead and take a quick break. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Talladega Superspeedway. We are getting ready to start this 47 lap race here in Talladega. Let's go ahead and take a quick look at the odds before we start today's race. So Bryce Benton in the number 9, plus 100. He is the favorite for this race. Racing Dream in the 15, plus 200. Miles in the number 41, plus 225. And Milk, plus 325. And then Guido, or Testadimu, plus 350. So yeah, we're getting ready to start this race, of course. Talladega. Anything can happen, and we're in for a good one here tonight. The Valvoline 500. Of course, Zay on the pole. Getting that pole after deciding to switch to the Cup Series. We'll have to see what he can do. Again, 47 laps, 4 times fuel wear stages are in play. And yes, fuel wear will be a thing. So here we go. Coming to the green flag. The green flag is out here at Talladega. We're underway for 47 laps. Zay leads them off as they head into turn 1. He kind of pushes the 47 up a little bit, trying to keep that lead. That outside lane looks a little bit more organized as G Cool moves down to the bottom to get into second position. Zay gonna have to do all he can to block here as they roar down the backstretch, getting up to speed. It takes almost a full lap to get up to speed here at Talladega. As the 8's down the apron, he's gonna stay down there. He does not want to come up, because if you come up when you're on the apron, that could cause a massive wreck. Could cause the big one. We do not want the contact between him and the 47. As here they come. Looks like the 20 of Zay is going to lead his... I believe this is his first career laps led here in the NASCAR Valvoline Cup Series. Zay leads lap 1. 14 laps here in stage 1. Of course, 10 points and a playoff point awarded here at the end of the stage. So... all these drivers going to be wanting that. We'll have to see how hard they'll try to get it here. Zay continues to lead the way. The 11 of Cade trying that outside. He can't really make it happen, though. I mean, he has a little bit of help. They're 3 wide. Cade gets put into the sucker hole, but he joins that outside line. Gets in behind the 4 of Carlos Daytona. As the 47's almost up into the wall. The 8 back on the apron. That's the second time he's been on the apron. As Tyreek's going for the lead here. They're side by side. Really tight racing here. As here they come into the line. Coming up on lap 3 here in Talladega. Tyreek Speed is going to lead that lap. Trying to clear that 20. He's clear. But he's staying up on that outside lane. He moves down. The 4 tries to move down. He's not clear. As the 48, the 4 almost clears himself. Tyreek Speed clear for the lead. The 48 takes the lead here at Talladega. Trying to get back-to-back Talladega. Oh, there's a wreck. Around goes the 11 of Cade. And then the 8 of NASCAR F1 fan goes around. The first wreck of the night. 2-car wreck. No caution. Tyreek Speed still leading. Thankfully, this is a large track, so they most likely will not go laps down. Yeah, they're not going to go a lap down. They just got to ride it out to the end of the stage. And maybe they can pull something on pit strategy, but probably not because they're going to be by themselves. So unless they can, even them hooking up together isn't going to do much. So they're pretty much out of it for the rest of the stage unless a caution comes out. Tyreek Speed continuing to lead the way here in Talladega. Took the lead from Zay and hasn't looked back since. Lap 4 out of 14. As you can see, we're kind of riding in a single file line, but actually here goes the 15 of Racing Dream around the outside, takes the lead. And they go back into single file after that. Good move by the 15 of Racing Dream. Of course, veteran, 3-time Xfinity Series. Actually, I don't remember if it's... I think it's a 2-time Xfinity Series champion. I don't know for sure. Yeah, I think it's 2-time. So a 2-time Xfinity Series champion leading the way here in the NASCAR Valvoline Cup Series. As there's a little contact between the 20 back there. He gets pushed up the track. The 47's out of the draft now, so that's Goya Bean Boy. He's going to be out of the draft. So the 48... Oh, the 48 gets hit. They're 3 wide there. Tyreek on the apron. He got a little push from the 12. The 12 car is Tested Emu. He kind of pushed that 48 down, and that kind of caused a big stack up. Tyreek on the apron, but he's able to get it back going. But now he's back towards the rear of that pack. Bryce is going to try the outside, but no one goes with him. That's not going to work if no one goes with him. The 48's going to go with him. Tyreek trying to get back up there. Tyreek looks like the only one that's going to go with them, so they're probably going to have to back out and head back to the rear of that pack and try and think of something else. That's exactly what they're going to do. Racing Dream leading the way. He was your Daytona 500 winner. Trying to win that Talladega as well. We'll have to see, can he keep up his super speedway strength? He's been the best of the super speedways this season, of course, winning in the Daytona 500. Winning the Daytona 500 is an amazing honor. It's a great race to win. So he's definitely still happy about that, but he definitely would want another Talladega victory. Talladega is such a great track to win at. It's amazing feeling. Just to know that you're able to hang on to it at Talladega. Winning at Talladega is not an easy task, especially with just how close quarters the racing is. Racing Dream leading the way. Still here. It's lap 7 out of 14, so about halfway through this stage. You just see they're just kind of riding in the single file line for now. You know, a couple guys keep poking to the outside, like you see the 4 of Carlos Daytona just did right there. The 9 of Bryce Benton goes up with him, but it doesn't look like they're going to be able to get anything. Melk goes with him, and so does Zay. So it's going to be 4 versus 4 now, but they kind of lost a little bit of momentum, so they're going to have to come back down. Not going to be able to do anything right there. They tried, but couldn't really make it happen. As though, here we go. They're forming an outside line here. Here they go. Tyreek leading that outside line. Here he goes. Going to have to side draft here. They're side by side for the lead. 5 versus 3. We'll have to see if the outside line can prevail. They're not really keeping it straight, though. Tyreek's going to lose some ground here. He couldn't keep it straight there on that outside. As there's Zay. Zay at the back of that pack as Tyreek gets pushed up to the very outside line. Zay decides to go to the bottom. He saw that outside line wasn't working, and he moves down to the bottom. As pit stop starting here. Here come the Fords. See the 12. Oh! Jekyll got loose on pit road, almost wrecked. So let's see. Let's see who's coming down pit road. We got the 12 of Testimu, Melk, Bryce coming down pit road, Jekyll, Zay, Tyreek, and Carlos Daytona. All coming down pit road. So that is going to cycle Racing Dream to the lead, who stayed out. He was the only one in that pack that stayed out. And then the 11, okay, the 44, the 47 coming down pit road. And yeah, the 8 and the 11 also coming down pit road. So interesting strategy here by the 15. I suppose he's able to stay out a little bit longer. We'll have to see how that plays out for him. As different pit strategies definitely going to be happening here. As the 15 is coming down pit road this time. Again, you do not want to speed here. That's another thing. You do not want to get a speeding penalty, as I do believe that the 55 may have gotten a speeding penalty. Looks like a slow pit stop for him. Yeah, I think Melk got a speeding penalty. He might either he took 4 tires or he definitely got a speeding penalty. So unfortunate for the 55 speeding penalty there. As Bryce, they're side by side though. G-Cool aggressive. He's gonna try and take that lead. He's cleared G-Cool to the lead of the pack. We'll have to see if they can get around the 15 though. He's coming off pit road. We'll have to see if he can maintain that momentum. He's got a decent gap. We'll have to see where they are. Yeah, they're definitely going to get him. Here comes G-Cool. And they're going to get this 55 here. 55, or the 15. Racing Dream lets him by. G-Cool, your new leader here at Talladega. Trying to win the stage and further extend his points lead. Down the backstretch. Kind of looking to the inside, didn't really. Tyreek, we'll have to see what Tyreek does. You know, he goes to the outside a little bit. That might be just them bouncing off the apron, moving around. I don't know if that's necessarily them making moves. Yeah, it's going to be lap 11 out of 14. 4 to go here in stage 1. We saw how aggressive G-Cool was to win the heat race. That was just for 5 points. This is for 10 points and a playoff point. So G Cool definitely probably going to be much more aggressive here for the stage win rather than that heat win. But honestly, I think G Cool is just aggressive no matter what. It doesn't matter if it's lap 1 or lap 47 of this race. He's going to be aggressive. You know, he only has 1 career cup win, but trying to get a second here tonight. Here at Talladega. Tyreek looking to the bottom, couldn't make it happen. Coming to 3 to go. 3 to go here in stage 1. Tyreek kind of looking to the bottom. Oh, he almost got there. He gets pushed though. Here goes the 4 of Carlos Daytona with the 9 of Bryce with him. Carlos kind of trying to pin the 5 down right here. Side drift, and they make a little bit of contact. As that inside line is kind of not formed as Tyreek goes up with him. G-Cool is getting left out. They bang doors. Can the 4 clear him? Yes, he does. The 4 car is clear for the lead. Carlos Daytona takes the lead and G-Cool falling all the way back to the rear of this pack. As actually, no, he gets to the inside of the 20 there. So, G-Cool to 4th now. We'll have to see if he can get back up there. Coming to 2 to go. Things like that can happen here at Talladega. Split decision, things like that. So 2 to go here in the stage. Again, things can happen so quickly here. As now it's Carlos Daytona leading here at Talladega. Which is funny because his username is Carlos Daytona, but he's leading here at Talladega. The other Superspeedway. As here he goes, down into 3 and 4. Alright, coming around to the white flag. Here they come. White flag, 1 lap to go here in stage 1. It's Carlos Daytona, Bryce, Tyreek, G-Cool, and Zay up there in that front pack. We'll have to see if those Chevys do anything. Oh, G-Cool gets pushed out of line. He's going to fall way back. Now, what does Bryce do? He's looking to the inside. I think he's got to hang back to that 48, though. I think he's got to try and make his move here. Coming out of turn 4. I think that would be the strategy. We'll have to see if that's what he does. It's not really what... Doesn't look like that's what he's doing, though. I don't think they're going to get him. As here they go. Carlos Daytona. He's looking. Couldn't do it. Carlos Daytona wins stage 1 here in Talladega. That's an extra 10 point for that 4 car. Yeah, nice job. Congratulations to Carlos Daytona on that stage win. As we're going to move into stage 2. So another stage going to commence here in Talladega. Have to see if Carlos Daytona can maybe sweep the stages. Definitely be interesting to see if he can do that. Getting ready for the start of stage 2. I have to see who pits and who doesn't, because they did just make a pit stop. But I expect everyone to pit here because they're all going to want to be on the same strategy. Because we saw what happened to G-Cool when he stayed out, or not G-Cool, sorry, Racing Dream when he stayed out there. Yes, everyone on the same strategy. It's going to be Carlos Daytona leading the way as they come to the green flag. As green flag is out here in Talladega. Oh, Carlos did not get a good restart, and Tyreek Speed is gonna retake the lead here in Talladega. Tyreek Speed to the lead. Tyree Speed trying to hang on here. It's lap 1 of the stage, though. So a lot of time for people to make moves, and Tyreek is most likely going to get past here. Just got to try his best to hang on and just see what he can do. As only 12 laps in this stage, so 2 laps shorter. So we're going to see a little bit closer pit strategy here. As you can see, they're all falling into that single file line as they did in the last stage. As note, the 8's going to move up to the high side. NASCAR F1 fan up to the high line. And the 47 Nagoya Bean Boy goes up there with them. And it couldn't make anything happen, though. 47 moves high. There goes G Cool up there. He's hit. He makes contact with Zay. The 12 of Tessim looks like he's lost the draft. That might be an issue for him. Lap 2 out of 12 here in stage 2. Oh, the 47 down to the apron. It's not going to be good for him. Terry Speed leading the way. You know, these stages are definitely interesting, but I think it's going to be interesting just to see how these guys set themselves up for the end of this race. That's going to be where it all matters. Here they go through 1 and 2. Yeah, I feel like these guys I feel like they should just kind of stay calm, you know, just kind of keep a straight line. You know, there's not really a point in really making moves on lap 3 of the stage. You know, you still got and you still got pit stops left. So these guys got to keep that in mind. Pit stops are still remaining. So, you got to keep that in mind too. So, I feel like after the pit stops, then all bets are off. But before the pit stops, I feel like they just got to kind of stay in the even line here. That's the right strategy. Tyreek's still leading. Now you will notice that it is not Railfan in that 4 car. Of course, he won Kansas last race. But he decided to retire from the NASCAR Valvoline Cup Series. And Carlos Daytona has now taken over that number 4 car. So yeah, not Railfan anymore in that 4. It is Carlos Daytona. You can see an outside line trying to start up there, but they're way too far back to really do anything. There's no way that they can do anything. That's just going to be lap 5 out of 12 here in the stage. Pit stops are going to happen. I think it's going to be around like lap 9 and 10. That's the pit window here for the end of the stage. Probably between probably between laps 9 and 11. I feel like that's when we're going to see pit stops. Now I say 9 and 11 because you know we did see Racing Dream, he's hit off. I was just going to talk about him. Racing Dream, he stayed out an extra lap in that last stage. We might see some guys stay out, or we might see them all come either lap 9 or 10. I feel like that's going to be the preferred strategy. I know the 20 of Zay is going through the dirt. 20 of Zay off track. He's going to fall back behind the 47. He might lose the draft here. I think he still has the 47's draft, but Tyreek's still leading the way. I was just looking at some replays. Look like he had some contact with the 55 of Milk, and that sent him into the dirt. And yeah, the 20's going to lose the draft here. Unfortunate, the pole sitter losing the draft here in Talladega. Here we go. Pit stops starting here on lap 6 of the stage. I had a couple early takers here. That's going to cycle the 8 of NASCAR F1 fan to the lead. So I'll have to see who came down pit road there. See Zay, Bryce, Tyreek, Carlos. So yeah, those guys in pit road, and the guys that stayed out were, it looks like NASCAR F1 fan, Racing Dream, Milk, Goya Bean Boy, and yeah, I think that's it. Tested Emu, I believe, is a lap down. Yeah, I think the 12 pit early because he lost the draft. So he made that early pit call. Yeah, coming to lap 8 here. Lap 8 out of 12. These guys are still going to have to pit, but we'll have to see if that pit gamble, or that pit strategy by those other guys is going to work out here. Now, these guys have that 12 with them. Doesn't look like the 12 is going to really work with anyone. Just kind of looks like he's just going to try and pull high and just try and make moves, which he's a lap down, so he's not really going for anything. So yeah, coming around to lap 9, I think this is when we're going to start seeing pit stops. We'll have to see if anyone comes down this time. I was not expecting the early pit stops from the other guys. Yep, here they all come, coming down pit road. Oh, I don't know. That 47 came in a little hot. That might have been speeding. That 47 might have gotten a speeding penalty. That looked a little bit too fast coming in. He had some contact with the 15 as well. I don't know. We'll have to see how long this pit stop takes. If the other guys get out way ahead, then he definitely got a penalty. It's the 15's out. The 8's out. As the pack is going to pass him by. I believe. We'll have to see. Can this other pack get him, though? Yeah, the 47. Speeding penalty on that 47. I do believe. Actually, no. Doesn't look like a speeding penalty. I think he just took 4 tires and full fuel, so I don't know. I don't think this pack is going to get him. They might get the 8, but I do not think they're going to get the 15 of Racing Dream, who's way out there. As actually, you know what I think happened? I think Milk may have gotten a speeding penalty. He had a 21.7 pit time. Yeah, I think a couple of guys actually did get penalties there. I think I was right about that. I think Milk, the 47, I think might have gotten a penalty. G-Cool. Yeah, I think G-Cool may have gotten a penalty. So, again, you do not want to make mistakes here in these pit stops. You do not want to do that. And a couple guys with penalties here. That's not what you want to have happen. As it's lap 10 out of 12 in stage 2. As they're there, here comes that pack. Bryce Benton to the outside. Oh, Racer tries to block, but he can't make it happen. Oh, contact. Almost 4 wide, and Bryce Benton is going to take the lead here in Talladega. Wow, I did not realize they were catching that quickly, but that's what happens versus being in a pack and not. Huge difference. It's coming up on 2 to go here in stage 2. Bryce Benton leading the way. Will any of these guys make a move? You know, Bryce Benton was second there in that last stage, and he didn't really make a move. As the 4's on the apron, though, he gets back up. As long as he didn't make up any ground, which he did not pass anyone, that is fine. But if he went below that yellow line to advance his position, then that's unfair, which is what he's below the yellow right now. But he slows up unless those other guys buy. So I don't know why he's really going below the yellow. I feel like there's not really a need for that. But, you know, he advanced his position, but he gave it back, so I think that's legal. As coming around to get the white flag here in stage 2. We'll have to see. Will the 8 move out? Will he try to make a move on this 9? White flag in stage number 2. Bryce Benton leading. He's got that 8, though, right behind him pushing. Does the 8 hang back, though? He moves to the outside a little bit. I don't know. I feel like the 8 should try and kind of hang back, because that 4 is kind of hanged back. I think they might be planning a run here. Him and Zay. I don't know. They're not really organized though. Bryce Benton keeping the lead. Does F1 fan do anything? He goes to the inside. Back to the outside. Doesn't look like he's gonna do it. He tries the outside. Not gonna happen though. Bryce Benton is gonna win stage 2 here in Talladega. Bryce Benton wins stage 2. So now these guys got to set up for this final stage. I do not know for sure, but I think this final stage, as long as it stays green, is going to have 2 pit stops. So yeah, these guys just got to be prepared here. See what happens. The 4 of Carlos Daytona has disconnected. He DNF finish for the 4 of Carlos Daytona. Looks like possibly, I don't know what happened. He just left, so maybe, yeah, DNF for the 4 of Carlos Daytona. But the race goes on. Green flag is back out. Oh, the 15 moves down and pushes the 48 out of line. That almost causes a 3 wide reaction back there, but thankfully that did not happen. We do not need any big ones here at this point in time, as they're almost 3 wide back there as I'm saying that. So yeah, Bryce Benton leading the way. As let's see, it's going to be 15 laps to go, so they can barely make it on 1 pit stop by, like, 4 laps, I believe. Because you get about 10 laps of... Sorry about that there. My microphone died. So what I was saying is that you get about 10 laps of fuel here with 4 times wear. So yeah, it's 10 laps, so they're only going to have to make 1 pit stop with around, I'm going to say, let's see, it looks like it's definitely going to be interesting here. We're going to have to see what happens here with the pit strategy. You know, we've seen it in the stages, what they've done. You know, I feel like what Racing Dream did in the stage, that was kind of risky, what he did in stage 1, staying out next lap, because you're going to want to come in with this pack. You know, you're not going to want to get left out. So, you know, we're just going to have to see. Is Bryce Benton leading the way? Trying to hang on for a 2nd win of the season. Of course, 1 gateway. As, yeah, 13 to go here at Talladega. Coming around to 12 to go. Oh, Racing Dream. Big run around the outside. Racing Dream in the 15. Can he get clear? Yes, he is. Racing Dream is clear for the lead. Meltdown to the bottom of the 47. Racing Dream takes the lead here in Talladega. Trying to get another Superspeedway win on his resume after winning the Daytona 500. 12 to go here in Talladega. Again, I feel like after that pit stop, that's when we're going to start seeing a lot of action. That's when we're going to see a lot of passing. That's when I feel like that's when I feel like it's going to start hyping up here. That's when they're going to start making their moves. So yeah. Bryce Benton, who was leading, falling all the way back to the tail end of the longest line here. He's still going to have the draft, but he's going to have some work to do. But remember, this is Talladega. anything can happen. And as long as you do it, and as long as you make the right moves, you can make your way up from last to first here pretty easily. As you can see, he's going to get around the 12 of Testa. Oh no, he gets pushed into the grass by the 47. Bryce Benton into the grass. Back there. He tried to make a move, and unfortunately he's going to have to start over with that progress he was trying to make. But let's go up to the front with Racing Dream. As the 5 of G-Cool. Oh! G-Cool's into the wall. Around goes the 5. G-Cool around down the back straightaway. Single car spin, no caution. So yeah, that might be a disappointing end to the 5 for his race. The 5 of G-Cool, disappointing end. That points lead might be gone after this because Bryce Benton did win that stage. So Bryce Benton might have the points lead after this. If he wins this race, he definitely have the points lead. But I think G-Cool might be able to hang on if Bryce doesn't really get the best finish, which he's kind of back there a little bit right now. His Racing Dream still leading the way with his teammate Milk in the 2nd position. Tyreek down the apron a little bit. As we have 10 to go here at Talladega. As we'll just have to wait and see what happens with these pit stops. You do not want to speed here in these last pit stops. That is something you definitely do not want to do. Do not speed. Do not do it. You're going to cost yourself a good finish, and it's just not going to be good for you. Just pit as a pack, but do not mess it up and just run into each other, because we do not want to cause any massive wrecks here. There's something we do not want to do. 9 to go here in Talladega. Again, staying in the single file line. Again, this is what I think they should do. Just keep it easy until pit stops. You know, they still have pit stops to make. There's no need to get crazy aggressive when you still have pit stops to make. There's no reason. Yes, here they come. The entire field is coming down pit road right now. Oh, some contact. Oh, the 55. Man, there were some people there that looked like they might have been speeding. We'll have to see. But the entire field coming down pit road. We'll have to see what G-Cool does, because don't forget, yeah, G-Cool is coming to pit road as well. So, the entire field on pit road. I'll have to see who gets out first here. As here they all go. As Tyreek, I think it's Tyreek. Tyreek gets off pit road first. As, oh, there's a couple guys still in their pits. As it looks like Goya Bean Boy, NASCAR F1 fan, and Milk. Speeding penalties here in the last stage. And this hurts for them. Man, that sucks. Speeding penalties, man. This is exactly what I said you cannot do. You cannot get a speeding penalty at this point of the race, and those three just got a speeding penalty. As here goes Caterator to the outside. Haven't really talked to him all race. As here he goes to the lead with a push from Racing Dream. Man, disappointment for Milk, Goya Bean Boy, and NASCAR F1 fan. They were having good races too, but speeding penalties. You know, speeding penalties can really bite you at a Superspeedway. But unfortunately, unless they get a caution, it's pretty much over for them. There's 7 laps to go here in Talladega. We got a 3-car pack, Caterator, Racing Dream, and Tyreek. We'll have to see if that other 3-car pack can get up there. That 3-car pack consists of Zay, Bryce, and the 12 of Tested Emu. As it's Caterator leading the way. Tyreek trying something, but again, still 7 to go. These guys have plenty of time. Don't need to be making crazy moves yet. You know, I did say after pit stops, but, you know, these guys are in a 3-car pack. Like, they're in a good position as Tyreek makes his move to the outside for second. Yeah, I think pretty soon they're going to start making moves. But yeah, here goes Tyreek to the outside. 6 to go. Tyreek to the outside. As he's actually going to clear the 11. Tyreek to the lead. He did that without any help. And Tyreek to the lead here in Talladega. Trying to go back-to-back in Talladega wins. Trying to get a second win of the season, too. One earlier this season at Las Vegas. But here goes the 11 with a push from the 15 to the outside, just like they did after the pit stops. The 11 with a push from the 15, getting around the 48. The 15 backs off, though. He's going to leave him side by side. Where does the 15 go? Is he going to try and make it 3 wide? What does he do? He goes with the 11 once again. To the bumper of the 11, trying to push him ahead. 5 to go here in Talladega. It's getting exciting. 5 more times around here at Talladega Superspeedway. Only 5 to go. It's getting exciting. Do not go anywhere. It's Caterator, Racing Dream, Tyreek Speed. 1, 2, 3. All up there. Cade still has that lead. Just trying to hang on. Around 4 laps to go here in Talladega. 4 more times around. That backpack is kind of getting unorganized. I think it's going to be a fight between these 3 cars. Caterator, Racing Dream, and Tyreek. Tyreek to the inside of the 15. Can't quite get there, though. I think he regretted that move because he kind of went below the yellow line. That would have been an illegal pass if he did that. Caterator still leading. Coming around to 3 laps to go. What's going to happen? Will we see a caution? That's also a possibility. 3 to go here in Talladega. Here goes Tyreek to the outside. Gonna try and side draft the 15, can't do it. As here goes the 15. He's hanging back. He's gonna get a run. Does he go to the outside? No, he doesn't. He stays in line. He kind of peeks to the outside. Coming to 2 to go. A 15 is going to have to make a move eventually. Two laps to go. That 15, I'm sure he's thinking about something. I doubt he's just going to stay in line. Here he goes. He's hanging back. Oh, the 48 goes high though. He moves low. Caterator blocks. Caterator's just got to do all the blocking he can right now. Tyreek to the outside. He doesn't get any help. As the caution comes out. The caution comes out, coming to the white flag. The caution flies. Oh, this just changed everything. I'm not sure. I was not paying attention to what happened, but yeah, the caution came. I think Goya Beanboy and G Cool might have wrecked there because they're the farthest 2 back. Oh my. This just changes everything. Coming to the white flag and a caution comes out. Oh. Get ready, folks. It is about to get crazy. This Goya Bean Boy with pit strategy to the front of the field. It's going to be NASCAR overtime. Boogity, 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 here we go. Green flag is out. Overtime here at Talladega. The 47 trying to push the 11 up. He can't do it, though. That 11 is going to have some push on the outside. He's going to have some help. The 47 trying to get clear. The 12 have tested right in there behind him. He gets pushed down. The 47 pushes the 11 up. Oh, the contact made. The 48 gets loose. Oh, and around goes the 9. The 9 of Bryce goes around along with the 8 of NASCAR F1 fan and Tyreek Speed. They go around, no caution. 3 cars spin, no caution. Yeah, Bean Boy and the 47 trying to get his first career win here in the Valvoline Cup Series. The 12 hanging back. What will he do? How aggressive will the 47 block as the caution comes out? The caution comes back out as we are going to go into second NASCAR overtime. Coming to the light again, the caution comes out. Starting to think now, are we ever going to finish this race? This is the 47. He can probably definitely feel the pressure right now of winning his first race. He's got to be feeling it right now, as he's still gonna have the lead. Coming to 2 to go. NASCAR overtime number 2. Overtime attempt number 2. Green flag is out. The 47 gets a good restart. He's gonna be clear. It's the 47 Goya Bean Boy. Milk right there on the inside. Milk's in second. What does he do? As they spread out down the backstretch. Can they make it to the white flag? Oh, contact between the 15 and the 20. They sort it out. Down the backstretch. 2 laps to go. The 47 has the lead. Milk kind of hanging back, though. He is definitely planning a run. You can tell. He is definitely planning a run on this 47. I think it's going to come out of turn 4 here. He's going to have to plan it right here. Here they come. Coming around to get the white flag. Can they make it? Milk in the 55. He's going to have a huge run on this 47 as they come around to get the white flag. White flag. 1 lap to go here at Talladega. Here goes the 55 to the inside. The 47 blocks. Milk to the inside. The 47 is going to lose the lead. Milk to the inside for the lead. The 47 gets pushed out. Now Milk is a sitting duck. That 15 is going to try and plan a run here. How high does he go? Does he move high or does he go low? Here comes the 8 and the 48 making a move on that outside. Down the backstretch for the final time. Milk. He has the lead. Well, is anyone going to make a move? The 15's there. Contact between the 20 and the 8. The 15 hanging back a little bit. The 5 to the inside. It's not going to happen. Out of the travel. The 15 to the outside, but Milk is going to win at Talladega. Milk gets it done as a 15 flips across the line. The 15. Huge flip across the start-finish line. And Milk, the 2-time champion, gets it done at Talladega. Wow. And we thought that the 47 was going to get it. He wasn't able to hang on. And Milk wins it at Talladega. And disappointing run for the 47 of Goya Bean Boy, finishing 9th. After leading at the end of that race, having a shot to win, doesn't get it. But Milk wins it at Talladega. That was insane. That was a crazy race. He's a Daytona 500 winner, and he wins it at Talladega. So yeah, wow. Impressive race. That was fun. Yeah, sure. Congratulations, Milk. Nice job. Alright. Yeah, seriously, nice job, man. That was awesome. All right, we are here in the interview room. So, all right, Milk, I'm not
Yeah,
sure
I'm
when you are.
here.
All right, are you ready?
Not yet, not yet. I'm gonna get my screen. I'm gonna get my car pulled up on the screen.
All right. I thought the 47 was gonna win that, but wow.
I did too. I pulled up. I got right underneath him, at the coming to the white flag. I barely got him. And
I'll be honest. I kind of wanted. I kind of wanted to see Cade win because he was in the 11, but he couldn't get it. He was gonna win that, but then the caution came out as he was coming to the line to get the white. What caused the caution? Wasn't
I
it?
actually
Was it?
don't
Was it?
know what caused that. I think it might have been
I
a
looked-
crash between G Cool and Bean Boy.
Yeah, it was G Cool and Bean Boy, I believe, because they were. I think they may have done a funny. I'm not sure, but I
I
think
don't
they
know
did.
either. We're gonna have to get some investigation on that.
If they did, then that's kind of illegal, but because they were both like far back, and I feel like G Cool's the type of person to do that. So, anyways, yeah, it was a fun race to watch. It was definitely interesting.
Man, I'm fucking pissed.
Yeah,
I need 47.
Bean Boy. I'm sorry that had to happen. I thought you weren't gonna get that bad of a finish.
Hey man, you were close. You almost had that. You did a good job. You almost had that. I thought you were gonna win, honestly, but
I can't believe it.
it just happened, But there'll always be another race. There'll always be another opportunity.
Yeah, I just want to thank everybody that was here for racing tonight. I really appreciate getting any good attendance, and we had 11 racing. Carlos had the DNF, but he did start. I just want to thank everyone for coming
Won
out.
stage 1.
He did win stage 1 too. So good.
All right.
I just want to say thank you to everyone that came out tonight. It means a lot to me.
All right. You ready, Milk?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. So, Milk, of course, 2-time champion. How does it feel to get the win here at Talladega?
It's more than I can even express. I love this series so much, and it feels like to me, it's my favorite place to win at as a series. I didn't think it was gonna happen because you saw I was in 7th coming to the white flag that one time, and then the caution came out, and that saved my race.
I saw. I saw, because I thought your race was over because you got that speeding penalty, but
yeah, the funny thing is I sped every penalty or every pit
I
stop.
know. I didn't think about that, but you sped every single pit stop.
Yeah, I definitely need to work on that for next season, but I'm just glad I could get a good comeback and fight the adversity to come back and win this.
Yeah, so when you were kind of hanging back on that 47, how were you because I knew you were planning that move. Just walk me through that move and just how you're able to get this done, that move there on the white flag.
So my plan was I was gonna stay with Racing Dream because he's my teammate. I trusted him really well. So I was gonna back up off the 47 and get a run with Racing Dream, and we ended up doing that coming to the white because I just thought I needed to make the move sooner rather than later. So I made the move sooner than I wanted, and I just knew that after all the races I've been in for Superspeedways that backing up was the right thing to do, and it ended up working out for me.
Yeah, well, congratulations to you, Milk. Nice job on this win and getting closer to win number 50.
Yes, thank you. So Blue Angel is gone now, but Bean Boy, do you want to say a few words on the mic of the stream?
Sure.
Bean Boy, I saw that you did really good. I'm sorry that it had to end that bad for you. I wish you could have finished like top 5 like you deserved, but good try. Good comeback.
just got too much of a lead there, and then the freight train behind me.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if I'll race at Charlotte. Not my favorite track, but it was fun to come back, and looking forward to coming back more often now.
Yeah. Thank you for racing too. That's awesome that you came back for us.
Milk.
Okay.
You sound like you need to.
Before I talk to you, Twitch Nude, I'm gonna just end off the stream with some closing thoughts here.
Okay.
I think you need some. Yeah, you definitely need some milk. I'll be right back. Thank you all for watching tonight at Talladega Superspeedway. It was an amazing race, in my opinion, obviously because I won with the Invitational and this race. Amazing night for Valvoline. There are probably going to be some penalties, and all of the penalty news we put in the community server. Thank you all for watching, and we're going to see you next time out at the Coke 600 for the Cup Series.